those numbers that are on the paper. Watch your step, gentlemen.
Yeah, I got
Coach, how would you describe that one? You jumped out to an early double digit, they clawed back, and you held on down.
We showed some toughness and resiliency, but a lot of credit to Rio Rancho. They switched to that little 1-2-2 kind of extended zone and put pressure on us, and it slowed us down, got us on our heels. We didn't get it in the paint as much. Shots weren't as easy, and then they were getting downhill. I mean, physically getting downhill and just kind of, bullying us, and we kind of, let it happen for a little bit, and then, we got a big stop there at the end. So resiliency, like really good team win. I just think our kids believed. I think everybody really played their role right. But I really truly feel like overall we guarded really well. They're a hard team to guard. We got the big rebound when we needed it. We shot some ill-advised shots down the stretch or in that third quarter and a couple in the fourth. But our kids responded, and we got in the paint, and we got some easier baskets in that fourth quarter to get us that lead back.
It's only been a week or two since you've had everybody in mass. And I think I was wondering if you felt like this is the team we've all been waiting to see. I'm wondering if this is the team you've been waiting to see. Just over these last couple of weeks after Dad finally got back on the court, George has been in and out of the lineup. Now the group is together. Is this the kind of potential you saw all along?
We're not where we want to be. I still think like we're not healthy, as healthy as we could be or should be or would be. But this goes way back. This win goes way back to all these guys right here that had a big, huge role in the first part of our season. Our first 20 some games without these guys. And you saw what they did in the first half tonight. And in the third quarter, we got great play off our bench, and our depth, I think, was, very obvious, especially in the first half. But, we're still trying to chase our best basketball. And I thought for a half we did it tonight. But this game is a credit to all these guys that came off the bench, 100%.
My question is for Isaiah Brown. Obviously it wasn't the best day shooting, but those 4 big free throws, you buried them. What was your mentality, especially?
I don't know. Just my teammates trusted me when I shot those shots, and it was they weren't going in. My teammates saw me go to the free throw line. They trusted me. They had me. They had my back, and it's just because my teammates trusted me. So I'm trusting myself.
And then my sources told me that Gad is in charge of the Ox after a big victory. So what's the vibe like after something like this, Gad?
We was just vibing out to some Finetto by Chief Keef. Get his hype.
Guys, could you offer your perspective on how the team kept things together? You're up 15 and in control. They came all the way back. They were up 3. And then I believe George scored a bucket. And then you had that crazy shot high off the glass. Talk about how this team kept its poise and just kind of kept its head in that moment when Rancho took all the momentum back.
Our thing was just defense and rebounding, I just kept telling our guys, if we guard, if we keep defending, keep doing our job on defense, and we keep boxing out, we're going to come out on top on the end. And, I believe that our guys trusted that. I trusted that, our whole team. As a team, we guarded pretty good.
You're
good.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're
and, just as a team, we guarded well, rebounded well, and I feel like that's how we got to that.
You chime in on this as well.
I thought, especially the first half, like what got us guarding well is we came out and hit shots early, and we shot it well. And at halftime, we kind of talked about Rio Rancho's too good to not shoot well, and they hit some shots in the second half. But again, like their defense, that extended zone slowed us down. I think we had the pace going the way we wanted it, especially in the first half. And then they made some adjustments, but when it came down to it, there's a big stop where they're just, where they stepped out of bounds, but we defended that possession for maybe 20 seconds or more. Took some time off the clock, and then I think Bynum stepped out of bounds or something like that. But I think that epitomizes what we're trying to be, is just a really good defensive team, even though we're pressing all the time. I think we're headed in that direction, though.
And then, Coach, now you guys get a face against. What's the preparation? Just such a short turnaround.
Well, I mean, we got to go watch film. We got to come up with a different game plan. We played them in the Metro tournament, and Remy only scored 4 points. Maybe that was a credit to our D. Maybe it was him having a bad night. But if you would have told me like we were going to hold Remy to 4 points, I would have taken that, and I would have said, okay, like, shoot, we're going to win by about 10, 15. But they have so many other guys that can shoot the ball. And, we're going to have our hands full. And so they're going to be ready for us, and we're going to be ready for them. But we're there, and we've given ourselves a chance to get to that final night. And I'm super proud of these guys. So we'll do our prep, and I know our guys are going to be ready tomorrow.
You brought up a good point about the film. Doesn't it work the same way in reverse? Cleveland doesn't have much film on you in this current form.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the deal, right? I mean, but I think people have seen us enough and know who we are when we had these guys in fall or spring or whatever it is. But yes, it does work that way too. We played Rio Rancho twice without 4 of our guys, and it was a little different story, right? But like this was a total team deal here, a team effort, and so it's gonna have to be that way tomorrow. Like we're gonna have to have guys step up. We're gonna have to go recover tonight and take care of ourselves. We got a long day ahead of us tomorrow, but yeah, like I think I think people are a little nervous about playing us now that we're, I wouldn't say full strength, but just healthier.
Anybody else? Gentlemen, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you guys up there really quick.